Every single day you wait, life moves forward without you. The right time is not coming. This moment, right now, is all you have ever had. Once in a small village, there lived a 72-year-old farmer named Thomas. He had a large piece of land that had been sitting empty for over 30 years. Thomas had always dreamed of turning that land into a beautiful orchard, full of fruit trees that would feed his family and his neighbors for generations. He had the land. He had the knowledge. He had everything he needed to start. But Thomas had one very big problem. He always waited. Every year he said the same thing. I will plant when the rains come. The rains came, and he said the ground was too wet. I will plant when my back feels better. His back felt better, and he said the season was almost over. I will plant next year, when everything is just right. But next year always became the year after that. And 30 years of next years had left his land completely bare. One morning, Thomas sat on an old wooden stool at the edge of his empty field. He was watching two of his animals work on the far side of the land. The first was his young bull, strong, powerful, full of energy. The bull had everything it needed to plow the field completely in a single day. But that morning, the bull kept stopping. It would walk 3 steps, then look around. It would start again, then get distracted by a sound in the trees. It wandered left. It wandered right. It had all the strength in the world, and it was going absolutely nowhere. Then Thomas looked at his old ox. The ox was not young. It was not fast. It was not powerful in the way the bull was powerful. But the ox had something the bull did not have. It moved in a straight line. It did not look left. It did not look right. It did not stop when a bird flew overhead or when the wind changed direction. It simply moved, step after step after step, slow and steady and completely committed to the one direction it had chosen. And while the bull had covered almost no ground at all, the old ox had already plowed half the field. Thomas sat very still, watching them both for a long time, and slowly, a feeling rose inside his chest that he had not felt in many years. Not sadness, something heavier than sadness. The quiet, painful truth of a man who has just seen himself clearly for the very first time. He'd been the bull his entire life, full of strength, full of ability, full of everything he needed, and completely, totally, heartbreakingly distracted by reasons to wait. He sat with that truth for a long time. The ox reached the end of the field and turned around and started again, without stopping even once. Then Thomas stood up. He walked to his shed. He took out his old shovel, and he walked to the center of his bare field and pushed the shovel into the earth. His son came running out of the house. "Father, what are you doing?" Thomas kept digging. He said quietly, "I am planting the orchard." His son stood beside him and said gently, "Father, these fruit trees will take 10 years to grow. You are 72 years old. You may never see the fruits." Thomas stopped digging. He looked up at his son with calm, clear, completely certain eyes. He said, "I know, but you will." And he kept digging. From that day, Thomas worked like the ox, not like the bull. He did not rush. He did not try to do everything at once. He planted 10 trees in the morning and rested. 10 more the next morning. He did not look left at his neighbors who thought he was foolish. He did not look right at the people who said an old man had no business starting something new. He simply moved forward, one tree at a time, one day at a time, completely committed to the one direction he had chosen. And 9 years later, when the first fruits appeared on the branches of those trees, Thomas was 81 years old. He sat on that same wooden stool at the edge of his field, but the field was no longer bare. It was full of trees, full of shade, full of fruit, full of his grandchildren running and laughing and picking fruit with their small hands. Thomas watched them and felt something so complete and so warm inside his chest that it had no name. He did not think about the 30 years he had waited. There was no room left for that. The orchard was too full of life. But sometimes, when the morning was quiet, he would look across the field and see his old ox moving steadily along the far edge of the land. Still moving, still straight, still committed. And Thomas would nod at it slowly, like a man nodding at the teacher who saved his life. 30 years too late, and just in time. Strength without direction is just noise, my friend. The bull had everything and went nowhere. The ox had less and crossed the entire field. Stop waiting. Pick one direction. Move.